I got into meditation when I was very young, and I loved it. It was mind expanding for me. But soon I was in university, and I went the total mental realm. I became a counselor. Everything was very analytical, very solvable. If you had the right technique and the right tools, you might be healed in 20 years. It just took too long. Took too long, if ever. And I've seen many people in counseling for 20 plus years and never gotten even any closer to knowing themselves and why they operate the way they operate, other than the story. So, although I love working with people and I love counseling, I lost my faith in it. And then I knew there had to be something spiritual out there, because I kept getting inklings. So I did something, very first effort of coming back to reality, leaving what I thought my reality was of being a good counselor out there, to going to a modality. My first fling into the spiritual realm was something called prime tuning. And it used kinesthetics as the litmus test. Yes, that goes through the fingers, no, stop. And it was, I can see why I was drawn to it. It was 1,000 numbers, 1,000 questions, 1,000 counseling sort of things, and even then you didn't know if you were getting it right, although they kept telling us, the source knows. But I had 1,000 questions, right? So I didn't completely feel in my gut I was able to help somebody really. And again, too much talk, just endless massaging of this story, because everyone loves to buy right into their story. And I said, no, this isn't it. And then I met Ilya, and very first day, within 10 minutes of meeting her, I said, tell me, have you gone to any workshops lately that resonate with you? Mm-hmm. Well, she started on the quantum vortex, Scalar-Wave, Photon pulse, and I said, well, you must come over and talk to me about it sometime, And next thing I knew, I met Mind, Body, Spirit, and the second I was on the stage with Kavita and Sunil when Shika was playing. I felt the energy coming up from the stage floor, and I said, I'm doing it. And I love the leveling factor about it as well, that the source in us as the source, will work no matter what, the same energy for every single person. Whether that person feels it or not, they're getting exactly what they need, exactly when and how they need it, and they will never not get it. And that, for me, is the way I want to operate the rest of my life. That, for me, is that authenticity that I want to emulate. And I see the ethics of these two people. They're so ethical in how they live their lives 24/7. I want that too. I want to be seamless in my authenticity, in my ethics, in who I am. Not do something behind closed doors when I want to play, but to be that 24/7. And this modality has really knocked the bricks out of my walls.